the impact on families of genetic testing. We're hearing a variety of stories here, as you might imagine, and we've already heard from the 2 sessions this morning many of the themes that came up here. From some people, primarily Caucasian folks that we're interviewing, heritable information that's coming through the increased capacity to drill down and test for things like Lynch syndrome or polyposis syndromes to know what people's specific mutations are and trace them back, is becoming part of family culture. So Gina's family has a special Facebook page to help them monitor risk, and in Cynthia's family, chats about risk are talked about sort of along with the weather at family gatherings. Barry hasn't talked with his sister, who's his remaining relative, who hasn't already died of a cancer-related condition, about her risk in getting tested because, like was mentioned on both of the panels earlier, she has much more pressing issues around her diabetes. And for Charlene, as with many people, her family just doesn't want to get tested, and she's sort of bumping her head up against this, you know, the many reasons that people say, I don't want to do this. Here is Asanti, and I'm going to play her clip in just a moment, who, like a number of people of color we're interviewing, and has again been mentioned earlier today, talks about the deep suspicion about testing that is predominant in her family. Here's Asanti.
Until we can advocate for ourselves in a real way that's going to make real change, I can talk until I'm blue in the face to tell my dad to get genetic testing, and he is not going to do it. You know, he comes from an era where, you know, horrible things happened. And so I think that's where we're at. But I think it takes us, the younger generation, to, you know, try and advocate and be advocates to say, you know, there are a few doctors that you can trust. Mm-hmm. You know, there are a few, but the best thing you can do is be your own, know your body, mm-hmm. Talk to each other. You don't have to go to the genetic testing person, right. But we can talk to each other. You can know how your great-grandmother died by asking your grandmother. You can know how your aunt died by asking people. Talk to each other.